I thought it'd be really what? My magic star, no. And with my brow products, nope, not what I meant to say. Hello my beautiful babes, what is up? It's Brandi. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you are new, welcome. For today's video, I thought it'd be really fun to try out some makeup hacks that I've been seeing all over my For You page on TikTok. Some of them I think are viral, other ones not so much, but regardless whether they are viral or not, I really want to try some of these bad boys out. So if you guys want to see if any of these hacks work, then you should definitely keep on watching. I have the TikToks that I'm really interested on my phone. I believe there's maybe 4 or 5 of them that I'm going to be trying. There are 2 that involve the eyes. I don't know if I'm going to do one or both of them. I think we'll just see how it goes. The first one involves the base of the face. I don't necessarily know how I feel about this, but let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. Roll the TikTok.
If you wear makeup, watch. Change your whole routine and try this instead. Moisturize first. Then after moisturizing, take some translucent powder. I usually use the Fit Me one, and I just lightly dab it all over my face, not too much. Then take some setting spray. It could be any setting spray. I usually use the NYX one. After the setting spray, take a primer and just put your primer. Also, wait for the setting spray to dry first. Then just put on your foundation and just see what happens and how amazing your makeup is gonna look, and it's gonna stay on 24/7, and it's not gonna crease.
So that's the first one, and honestly I'm kind of nervous about it because when I have to change my makeup routine, it's either a hit or a miss, and when you don't go to something that you know works, it's very scary. But that's what we're going to be trying out today. The first thing that I gotta do is moisturize, so I'm going to quickly take off my rings. You can use absolutely any moisturizer that you want. Today I'm just going to be using my Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer. This is to help treat and prevent any acne. I'm kind of breaking out a little bit, so this is definitely a must for me. That's not English. This is definitely a must for me right now. I really should clip these braids back. This is definitely way better. Next up, we have to take some translucent setting powder. I'm just going to be using my JSC Magic Star and doing exactly what she did and place that all over the face. I probably still should have done my eyebrows first like I normally do. So let me quickly finish powdering my face and at least adding some brow gel to these brows, because doing my brows like this is an absolute no-no. So 1 second. Alright, powdery. Now that my face is moisturized, we put the translucent setting spray and my eyebrows are at least laid down to where I like them. We're going to use some setting spray and wet the face. Think I used enough? Oh my goodness. I just chucked it. Well, if you guys were wondering, it was the Benefit Professional Setting Spray that I was using. I'm due for a nap, guys. I had physical therapy. My sleeping schedule has been like doo-doo the past 3 days. I'm lucky I'm somewhat functioning. So please bear with me. Next up is primer, and I'm going to start off by taking my Milani eyeshadow primer. I'm only going to focus this where I tend to crease. So right over here in my lovely smile lines, and just a tad underneath my eyes. For the rest of my face, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I also like to put this slightly over the eyeshadow primer. Not a whole bunch, but I feel like it helps blend out the eyeshadow primer a bit, so it's not going to be like this weird, crazy, harsh line that I have gotten in the past. It's not pretty. So I just quickly went to the bathroom to wet my beauty sponge, and then I saw my pores. The pores, you can see, are filled in with the powder, and it just doesn't look pretty. I've been doing my best to blend it out even more as much as I possibly can with my fingers. This side is definitely so much better than I was before. This side right over here, not so much. I'm going to quickly zoom you guys in so you guys can hopefully see what I'm talking about. Now this is up close and personal. I did lower the beauty light so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Like, my pores look filled in, especially right over here. Do you see that? I am not loving that. My nose looks fine though. I'm shocked about that. Guys, I don't know how this is gonna turn out. I'm praying the foundation looks gorgeous, because if it doesn't, I'm really gonna cry. Speaking of foundation, I'm gonna be mixing 2 shades, a little bit more of this one right over here, which is the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 320 and the Rare Beauty 250W. Both of these together are so beautiful. They match me perfectly. Oh my goodness, I got my brow. No, I got my brow. You little... Where's my mirror? I'm petrified to see what it looks like. Ooh. Ooh. Honestly, it's a lot better than I was expecting. This side looks a lot better. In regards to my pores, this one, it's not horrible, but it's not great either. I will say that. Oh my gosh, I got makeup on my favorite white tank. Today is just not my day. Please come off. Definitely not perfect, but it's a lot better than it was before, so we're just gonna move on. Nothing that I'm doing right now goes in order of my actual routine, and it's kind of freaking me out, but we're just gonna keep on pushing through. Next up is contour, so let's quickly roll that TikTok.
Friends, this contouring technique has been going around and it looks pretty promising, so let's try it. I'm going to cater this to my face shape, so since my cheekbones are a little lower than hers, I'm going to start here and go around, and then she goes down here. I'm going to do what I usually do on this side of the face to see if there's a difference. I mean, the difference, this side is so much more contoured.
I'm going to be using my LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is in the shade Toast. I almost messed up already. I almost did a classic line. That's not what we want to do. So they start out by doing a classic line, going down, something like that, and then rounding it up, kind of like that. Obviously, it's not going to be the same because even though we have round faces, all round faces are still a little bit different. This is very messy, but hopefully with some blending, it won't be that noticeable. Let's see if I can replicate this on the other side. Where'd my cap go? Now I'm blending this all in, making sure I push up and not down. I mean, she definitely has to get cleaned up, but it's not horrible. That's horrible. That product just went everywhere I didn't want it to go. Listen guys, I know this looks a bit insane, especially because it's not fully blended out, but I do see the vision and I think this is going to look absolutely amazing. Now, as much as I really want to move on to concealer to really blend all this out, we're not there yet. Next up is going to be a nose hack. So let's roll the TikTok.
If you're still doing all of this for your nose contour, we need to have a chat. What if I told you there's a way to contour your nose without actually contouring your nose, and it looks way more natural? Let me just show you. I've already applied my foundation, now I'm ready for cream bronzer. With whatever cream bronzer is left on my beauty blender after applying it on my cheeks, I'm gonna quickly apply this on my nose. It doesn't really matter, be messy with it, just apply it. Make sure you get all the edges of your nose. You want a light layer of bronzer all over it. With my concealer, I'm gonna draw a straight line down the center of my nose, and we're gonna let that sit until the very end. Set that with some powder. I'm gonna apply some powder and then blend it right away. I would call that snatched.
Going back in with my LA Girl Pro, just putting some on the back of my hand. I'm very nervous about this nose contouring hack because I have a feeling I might just completely butcher this up. So, fingers crossed that I don't. Let's add some cream contour all over. A part of me wants to keep adding more, but he said a light layer. So we're just gonna stop there for the nose contour. And now we can officially move on to concealer, which I'm mostly looking forward to. I don't really care if this hack works or not. We just gotta fix this face because she's looking like a hot mess. So let's roll the TikTok. Obviously, I can't do it exactly the way she did it because I'm already trying a contour hack. So if I just cut this off, what we just did down here, it'll just get lost. So I'm going to modify it just a hair. But for concealer, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Conceal in the shade 30. Definitely made that way too thick. We'll ignore that part. I don't know how I feel about any of this. This looks so messed up right here. Oh my goodness. Let's see if we can correct that a little bit. I'll make it work. You guys, I went from this to this. I told you I was gonna do it. I honestly didn't know how, but somehow I was gonna make this work. I almost forgot my jawline. Now going back to the nose contour hack that we saw previously. Taking my concealer and running this all the way down. While that's sitting on my face for about a minute or two, I'm just going to grab my ColourPop Cheek Blush. This is in the shade Growth Flirt. I didn't see any hack for this, so I'm just going to apply it how I normally would. Pinching my beauty blender and lightly tapping that into the skin to blend all that out. Honestly, I don't hate this, but I feel like it's just still a little bit too long for my taste. So I'm gonna quickly add just a little bit right at the bottom. I think it worked just as well, you know, for the sides, but to not round it off just feels very weird and unnatural to me. So right now I'm gonna leave it as is. Once everything's done and I still don't really like the nose, then I might change the nose hack a little bit, but we'll see. Now that the brows are filled, let's roll the next two TikToks. Let's zoom you guys in since we're working on the eyes. So, I almost messed up. I'm so nervous. All right, she put it like this. Kind of something like that. And since I put it eyes, I'm just gonna go a little bit above my hood. That tail isn't pretty. Hopefully the concealer will help. I'm sorry. I thought this side was bad, and then I did this side. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I need concealer. I'm just gonna grab a small little sponge and somehow blend this. She didn't really go into detail about how she blended it, so I guess we're just gonna go for it. Not gonna lie, it definitely took me some time to blend that in. Not only that, but some of the concealer got into this brow, so I had to go back in and redo my brows. Is it the end of the world? No, but it is annoying. Listen, besides the concealer getting in my brow, overall, I really do like the way this looks. It's very natural and snatched, so can you make this work? Absolutely. But, you definitely gotta be cautious with the brows. I fixed them, but I still need a little bit tweaking here and there. So those are all the hacks that I wanted to try. I'm gonna quickly hop off camera, finish the rest of my makeup, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the completed look after I tried all the makeup hacks that I saw on TikTok that I wanted to try. I thought I had one more, but obviously I was wrong, so I'm very sorry about that, but this is what my face is looking like. What do you guys think? I honestly love it so much. Now, there was a lot of things that I did while I was off camera: lashes, liner, lips, bronzer, blush, setting spray, setting powder, all that stuff. If you guys want to know what I use, don't worry, I'll have that link down below in the description box. But while we're on products that I used, we have to talk about this lip gloss. This lip gloss right here is the one that I'm wearing today. It is the Get Gloss Lip Gloss by Florence in the shade Just Mills. If you guys didn't know, this brand is by Millie Bobby Brown. For those of you who may not know who she is from Stranger Things, aka 11. I don't know why it took me forever to get into that show, but I binged watched everything and I am obsessed with it. Watched interviews, and that's how I stumbled upon her brand. I saw it at Ulta yesterday and I needed a new regular clear lip gloss, so I decided why not check it out. This is my first time wearing it and I love it so much. Absolutely gorgeous. No stickiness, no stickiness whatsoever. It has no scent, and it's basically the same size as a Jeffree Star lip gloss, except it only has 0.5 milliliters less, and it's only 12 bucks. Guys, that's amazing. I love the packaging. I think it's so stinking cute. The formula feels amazing, as I just said, and my lips look so juicy. I am obsessed with this. So if you guys haven't tried this out, please do. It's so good. Now, even though all these makeup hacks work, there are some that I will definitely try again. Other ones, not so much. The first one that I did, I'm not going to try again. I didn't see that much of a difference in my skin texture. I'm not really that oily, so I don't personally mind touching up my makeup here and there with a little powder puff, and if I want my makeup to last longer, I can just use a better primer. Simple as that. I don't feel like going through all those steps. Not only that, but the nose contour I will not try again. Listen, my nose is contoured, but it's not how I personally like it. That's the only reason why I'm not going to try it again. I did round it off, which is something that he didn't include. The other three in regards to the face contour, the concealer, as well as the eyes, those I will be happy to try again. So if you guys want to try any of these makeup hacks, you definitely should, because they do work. It really all just comes down to how you personally like the way your makeup looks. So yeah, those are all the TikTok makeup hacks that I tried. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, as well as hitting the notification bell. As always, all the products that I mentioned today will be linked down below in the description box. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.